Hey guys, so today, ow, I just hit my finger. By the way, I got an Instagram, so go follow it. The link is in the description box. Shamelessly self-promoting myself, whatever. Today I'm doing my Booktube-A-Thon TBR pile, and I'm so pumped for this read-a-thon. I'm doing two read-a-thons at once, this one and the Trees of Reverie, but the Trees of Reverie goes on longer than this one, so you know I'll be juggling them. But anyways, I'm so excited. If you have been with me for a year, you would know that the Booktube-A-Thon TBR and my Booktube-A-Thon like daily updates were like my first couple of videos, and I look horrendous in the updates because I would just film them right when I woke up, and I'm like thinking now, when did I think that was a good idea? I'll insert a screenshot right here if I have the technology to do this because my iMovie gets messed up sometimes. But anyways, look at this. When did I ever think this was a good idea? What? Why? I don't get it. So pretty much, if you don't know what the Booktube-A-Thon is, it is a read-a-thon hosted here on Booktube. It's originally created by Ariel Bissett and Raylene, and this year Ariel and Raylene and Christine and Kat and Jessie and Katrina, I think that's all, are hosting it all together, and there's reading challenges and video challenges, and there's going to be sprints and all that stuff. So I will leave the link to the Twitter and the YouTube and the challenges video all in the description. I'm going to go through all the challenges and what books I'm going to read for each challenge. The first challenge is to read a book with pictures in it. What I did is I went on my mom's trusty iPad, which I will show you her background in a second, it's hilarious, and I downloaded two graphic novels. First we have The Avengers by Brian Michael Bendis and John Romita Jr. The Avengers are my fave ever. I love it, and I know I could like use this as a like double it up with the read a book and then watch the movie, but I've watched The Avengers so many times, so I'm not gonna do that. So I'm gonna read that, and then I was like, hey, why not throw another one in there? And so this is The New Avengers by Brian Michael Bendis, David Finch, and Danny Mickey. So pretty sweet. I'm going to read this on my mom's iPad. And can we take a moment to appreciate my mom's lock screen? Yeah. If you want to know what's on my head, it is a placemat that broke, and so I asked my mom if I could just rip it out, and so I did, and I used it, and I called myself a sunshine. And it's also her background here, so thanks, Mom. This really means you love me because, do you see this picture of me? I look like a bean. My head looks like a bean. The second challenge is to start and finish a series, and I'm kind of cheating here because it's only a duology, and I don't actually own the second book yet. I'm going to go buy that. I'm going to start the Reboot duology by Amy Tintera, and this consists of Reboot and Rebel, and yeah, it's a duology, it counts, she said in the video. So I'm going to be reading Rebel and Reboot, and by the time the read-a-thon starts, I'll have a physical copy of Rebel. So, yeah! I'm very excited for these. I don't really know if I'm going to like them, but I hope I do because they seem like good books. The third challenge is read a book with red on the cover, and for that I chose Cinder by Marissa Meyer because I still haven't read this book, and I feel like it's time for me to read it, and so I'm going to read it. It's going to happen. Finally. The fourth challenge is to read a book that somebody else picked out for you, and since I live on the wild side, I got my mom to pick a book and Jordana to pick a book. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So I've got two books for that challenge just because I thought it'd be fun. So my mom chose, and I knew she had a feeling she was going to choose this, she chose Anne and the French Kiss by Stephanie Perkins, and yes, so this is the book that my mom chose for me that I'm very excited to read. And then Jordana, I also had a feeling she chose this because originally she chose The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak, but it's like about a German girl in World War II or something, and so I didn't really want to read that during a read-a-thon. I would save that for another time when I can actually like really indulge in the book, you know what I mean? Just because it's kind of more of like a heavy book. So I started to choose another one, and I had I kind of knew which one she would choose, and she chose Every Day by David Levithan. She recently read this and she said that was really good, and she texted me, she's like, it was so sad, I finished it. And so I'm super excited to read this. And yeah, thanks Jordana and Mommy for choosing the books. I'm very excited. The next challenge is to read a book in a genre that you haven't really read much of, and I chose classics because the only classics I read are for school. It's Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep by Philip K. Dick, and my aunt got this for me for my birthday, and so I thought it'd be appropriate to read this. And it's kind of like a dystopian classic, which I'm pumped about, and it's pretty small as well. I was thinking of reading 1984, like I actually was planning on reading that during the last year's Booktube-A-Thon, but I never did, and I just thought that this one would be faster, and yeah, I'm pretty excited. And the last challenge is to read a book and then watch the movie adaptation. So for that, I chose Silver Linings Playbook by Matthew Quick, and I've had this book for quite a while. I haven't read it yet. I remember I wanted to read it while in Paris, but I never actually did, and that was last year. But anyways, yes, I have this, and I also have the DVD, and I've had both of these for like over a year, I think, and I haven't read it, and I haven't watched it yet because I really wanted to read the book before I watch the movie. So these have just been sitting on my shelf, so I really like this challenge, and I'm hoping to read this and then watch the movie. Yeah. And then I also just added one book just for the heck of it, and that is Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo. And I've been wanting to read this for such a long time. I've heard so many good things. Hopefully I'll get to this. If not, I'll read it in the Trees of Reverie read-a-thon, which, if you don't know what that is, I just posted a TBR for that read-a-thon. It's like, yeah. Anyways, yeah. I really hope I don't drop this because I have my mom's iPad here. Anyways, these are the books that I'm planning on reading during this read-a-thon. There's 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 books actually. So I'm really excited for this read-a-thon. I hope that I'll be able to read most of these, if not all of them. But it's okay if I don't, because then I can read them in the Trees of Reverie read-a-thon. Let me know what you're reading for the Booktube-A-Thon if you are participating. Let me know if you made a Booktube-A-Thon TBR video. Let me know. Link it. I will watch it. I love watching TBR videos, especially for read-a-thons. That is my video for this, and I'm so excited. I will be doing daily updates. I will also try to do the video challenges as well, because there's video challenge for every day, and so I'm very excited. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys are looking forward to my daily updates. I'm looking forward to them. I'm very excited. Anyways, I'll see you guys with my first update video, I guess. Yeah, with my first update video.